Pakistan, recent dengue attack, 3,500 people affected and 800 deaths. Dengue first hit Baguio. Gopan was the next setting for the dengue attack, followed by Ararakuru. In Pakistan, an outbreak of dengue was first reported in Karachi in 1994, but the most affected region is the area in and around Lahore. Patients are too many and hospitals too little. The obvious result is these scenes, where the patients have to wait outside the hospital. This is the Accident and Emergency Center, which has been converted into a dengue treatment center in order to entertain ever-increasing number of patients. The nurses and doctors play their part in comforting the patients as much as they can, but even they don't know when the patient is going to take their last breath. But what is dengue? I'm sure most of you don't know what it is. And why should you? You don't live in the slums of a third world country like Pakistan, but we do. We know what it is, because although we are not one of the ones affected, we do live among those who have suffered, a sight we can't overlook. Because of heavy monsoon rainfalls, Lahore and its surrounding districts provide excellent environment for the dengue mosquito to thrive and replicate. Dengue is an infectious disease of the tropics, transmitted by striped Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, and has 4 known serotypes. The most severe form of this disease is dengue hemorrhagic fever, a more severe, usually fatal form in which bleeding and shock occurs. Due to the shortage of beds, patients cannot be given proper care and are forced to leave before their recovery. The hospital walls and doors bear witness to the patient's sufferings as they enter and leave the hospital. Senior professor at Mayo Hospital, when asked to give his say on the issue, refrained from stating the facts on orders from the chief minister and insisted the government had the situation well under control. But in reality, the situation is anything but under control.
We all know what an epidemic dengue has turned into. The question is, how long is this going to go on? The constant rush at the hospitals and the regular deaths, etc.
It will continue for a further few years, and it will be most commonly present during the hotter seasons rather than the winters.
So which areas have been most affected by it, and what are the authorities doing there to control the situation?
Up till now, the region of Lahore of the province Punjab is most affected, but it has been seen that it is involving or it is extending up to the other areas of the Punjab as well.
And sir, I want you to refer to the awareness programs on the condition of the hospitals in Lahore and other areas of Punjab.
Yes, the condition of the hospitals are up to the standards to which we can do better. So we are catering these patients up to our limits, and we are managing it now properly.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We do not say that the government's efforts are half-hearted, but this is a fact known to all, that Pakistan is a third world country. Thus, it is virtually impossible for our government to eradicate this epidemic on its own, especially when it's spreading at this rate. It is therefore our duty to step in, because any effort, no matter how small, can save many people. Gone are the times when one can fulfill his duty by only sharing sympathy with the affectees. It was time to act. Thus, a group of 7 individuals decided to step in.